Welcome back to Creature Features. Mr. Neil had to step away for a moment. What did you do to make him get out of the seat? She's so mean to our guests. Is there not anything you could do about this?
I'm working on it.
All right. I still think she should go to finishing school.
I think she's finished with finishing school.
Oh, I like that. All right, well, we're going to get back to children shouldn't play with dead things soon, but first we've got to read some mail from you because they sent it to us. Right?
Indeed.
We do not solicit for mail. We did not write to them first, right?
No, we did not.
Right.
So that would be harassment.
Right. All right, this first one. Harassment, how? No, I think people would love to get a random letter from Mr. Livingston. Just, oh, look, in my mail, a letter from Mr. Livingston of the Poulter Mansion. People would be quite pleased with that.
Let's not start anything.
Maybe one or two would not be. All right, my first note of the night is from Susan Martin. And she does not say where she is from. But she goes, subject, title of a movie shown. There was a movie regarding a sister who owned a hut in a big barn, I think. It was an English movie set in England. And they kept a sister chained in the attic. She was sort of feral. And at the end of the movie, the barn went up in flames. I just want to know the title of this film because my husband doesn't believe it exists. I don't know. Do you know the name of this? Any volunteers? We're going to look into this and then we'll post it. Maybe it's going to appear under my leg later. Who knows? Right? Now, it's a tough one. Maybe try Google. You should check it out. It's interesting. You should try it. Have you tried Google yet? I
have.
And? You think maybe you can Google that for Susan so she could find a film. He's looking at me like he just found me underneath a rock. All right, so help Susan or not, we'll see. This one is from Teresa Marlowe in San Jose, California. Teresa Marlowe, she sounds like a detective, like in a film noir film. Teresa Marlowe, Detective Teresa Marlowe. You should do that line of work if you're not already. All right, dear Vincent, Tangella, and Livingston, I enjoy watching your show. I most enjoy the interviews you have with the various celebrities. You know, Neil is one of the biggest celebrities we ever have on the show. In fact, frequently the celebrity interviews are the highlight of your program. So I was wondering, what if sometime you skipped the movie entirely and had a show comprised entirely of celebrity interviews? Actually, some of your guests have enough material to do a show on just the one person. These shows could be holiday specials. On a different subject, although Livingston doesn't want to hold haunted house tours around Halloween, it could be a great fundraiser. I've heard of young people in the South Bay who decorate their home, which then attracts massive crowds. What if you invited a group of these young people to decorate your estate and shared the proceeds with them? Thank you for the Saturday night entertainment. Sincerely, Teresa Marlowe. P.S. My brother and I were also fans of the original Creature Features and appreciate that you honor Bob Wilkins' memory. All right, well, let's take these one at a time, shall we? Let's see. An entire show with interviews. All right, so you have to understand, it's a serious pain to get any celebrities up here because they have to fly up and then they have to take a car out to this place, and they're all frightened by the time they see her. So, we have them here for like 5-10 minutes. We try to make them stay for another 10 minutes, and then they want to go home for some reason. And the other thing, the haunted house tours. All right, so we live on the top of a large dirt road, and there's gates, and there's all kinds of cliffs. Now, we have to tell the guests when they come up, do not drive off the cliff. So there's apparently a liability issue, right?
Indeed.
Our insurance does not cover haunted house tour people falling off the cliff.
It does not.
Right. So until we find another carrier, another underwriter to correct this problem, it's an issue that prevents us from doing this. But I'd like to do it well, I agree. And then the P.S., you and your brother were fans of the original Creature Features. That is wonderful. I wish I was as well, but I wasn't around. Last letter.
Letter from Santa Rosa.
From Santa Rosa. This Santa Rosa, the one in New Mexico?
This Santa Rosa.
From Tim Nielsen. All right, what does Tim have to say to us? All right. Tim Nielsen, Santa Rosa. He's in Grave 3, Grave Plot 67, row 114 at Holy Cross Cemetery. You know, she loves Holy Cross Cemetery. But, you know, they know her there now, and if they see her arriving with a shovel, they turn her around. You know, if you could learn to not bring shovels to cemeteries, you know, maybe bring a lockpick kit so you can go inside the tombs instead.
Don't give her any ideas.
Well, no, I'm just trying to prevent, you know, the whole shovel thing.
It's the body snatching.
All right, dear Vincent, Livingston, and Tangella, I greatly enjoy your show and watch you almost every week. Why not every week? That's all right. I wouldn't watch this every week either. The three of you especially make your show quite good. Vincent, your personality, style, look, and gestures are excellent. This is the first time I've ever been complimented on my gestures.
Not used to that, are you?
No. It's I have to start working on them now that I know he's looking. Mr. Livingston is the perfect, intelligent, refined, stuffy counterpoint. Sent his nose up. Well done, sir. Tangella is intriguing, lovable. Listen to this. He's talking about you. Tangella is intriguing, lovable, scary, and a crack up. I also like your location set format. Location set format, what is that?
The house being the set.
Oh. Well, you know, if it was an actual set, we could break it down into other things. Like maybe we could do like a game show type thing.
Oh, please.
No? All right. Psychic Tabitha Thomas was interesting. Excellent guest choice. And I also like your mail segment. Well, you're the star of it right now, sir. I enjoyed Haunts of the Very Rich. I thought it was an interesting story and had a superior cast, even though it was a made-for-TV movie. Good actors. I agree. I also enjoyed Babes in Toyland. I disagree. It was a very good cross between silent horror film and The Wizard of Oz. I can't believe I'd never seen it before and I was unaware of it. You know, that was a weird film. I'm not a big fan of those two blokes, Laurel and Hardy.
Laurel and Hardy are classics.
You know, the big one has the Hitler mustache. The small one's always crying. It's depressing. But he is British, so I'll give him that. Movie suggestions. These will be perfect for your show. Atlantis, The Lost Continent, 1961, George Powell. It, Anger of the Golem, 1967, with Roddy McDowall. I love Roddy McDowall. I think we've only shown one Roddy McDowall film. I could be wrong. Can you get either one of these? We will try. Well, thanks for reading my letter. Keep up the good work, and I will keep watching. Please let me know when you have an open house at the mansion. Tim Nielsen. All right, Tim, we will let you know when that happens, but you probably heard about the last thing about the insurance, so we'll have to see, right? Right. All right, that's it for letters. If you'd like to send us a letter of your own, send it to the email address here, or if you'd like to send it in the post like Mr. Tim, send it to the address you see here. However, be patient with us. We receive many letters saying, why haven't you read my letter? You should see our mail room. It's huge now. We've had to dedicate an entire closet to being our letter room because we get so much mail in the packages. So be patient. We will eventually get to your note unless it's something that we don't want to read, right? No. Well, we get notes that say, why don't you show the new Star Wars film that came out 2 weeks ago? And we can't show that film. And what are we going to do? Read this note and say no? I don't know. Anyways, Neil will be right back, but let's first get back to children shouldn't play with dead things.
My name is Stephen Dodd. I live in Belleville, Illinois, and I'm watching Creature Feature and the movie The Giant Claw, and I was wondering, is that bird related to Big Bird on Sesame Street? Thank you.